Martin Phillips out here at Maury'sMusic.com, where you get it with peace and love, at least when you order this Martin DX Woodstock model. That's commemorating the 50th anniversary of the Woodstock Music and Arts Fair that has gone down in history of one of the defining moments of the era of the 1960s at the dawn of the age of Aquarius. This is, of course, the exact same model that all four members of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young brought to Woodstock. No, just kidding, but it certainly brings back a lot of memories from anybody who's familiar with the music of that generation or the Woodstock Festival itself. I'm not old enough, really, to remember it firsthand, but I certainly listened to the soundtrack from the award-winning documentary of Woodstock for many years. In fact, I still have it. And reminds me a lot of the musicians that played there. Most of them played acoustic guitars, and many of them played Martin guitars, and many of them played Martin Dreadnought guitars. This has that classic Dreadnought shape. It has a very comfortable Martin neck, and with the modern high-performance taper to the fingerboard. So you got a lot of room out here where you need it, but it's still sleek and fast as you go up the neck. This is made with a high-pressure laminate, and it's made to look like classic Martin tone woods on the back and sides, but high-pressure laminate is actually made from natural wood fiber and natural resins. It's a nice, stable, hard surface that's greatly reflective, so the sound coming from the bracing in the top reflects off this back and sides, puts out a lot of sound. Basically what you look for in a nice, affordable acoustic guitar. It's got great bass presence, nice bottom end. It has bright trebles, pretty harmonics, and very articulate mid-range. I have spent a lot of years with a DX1 at home. A fellow in my building has one that I get to play fairly often. The nice thing about these X-Series guitars, they're much more carefree than the thin solid wood you get from the more expensive Martins. You don't have to worry about humidity damaging your guitar if it dries out or gets too humidified. You can take it to the beach, you can take it to the woods, and you can take it to the local jams without having to worry as much about taking care of your guitar. And this particular guitar is an acoustic electric, and so you can plug and play. You've got volume and tone control inside here with the Fishman electronics. And the outside, of course, on the top, has this beautiful artwork that is inspired by the original poster for the Woodstock Festival that listed all of the acts and the 3 days of peace and love that took place in early August of 1969. And whether you are into the music of Richie Havens and Joan Baez or Jimi Hendrix, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, John Sebastian, the Paul Butterfield Blues Band, the Arlo Guthrie made a big splash there. Santana became a national name there. The Grateful Dead was exposed to a much wider audience there. Grace Slick and the Jefferson Airplane playing their Morning Madness music at dawn. Sly and the Family Stone playing well into the deep hours of the morning, or when you're making your own music. This is a very cool guitar commemorating a very cool event, and just in time for the 50th anniversary concert. There's going to be two of them. One of them is going to take place on the actual Woodstock site, and this is exactly the kind of guitar you can take when you're going up to the country without having to worry about your more expensive Martins leaving the house. And let me take it through its paces so you can hear what it sounds like and get a few more looks of it on the website before you order yours. Peace.